That's wild.
It's one of the, okay.
We back in again, man. Come on. We back in again, man. It's Saturday.
Yeah.
We here?
We're here.
We locked in ish?
Always.
Hello?
You said yeah.
Hello? We good?
We're good.
Hello.
How everybody feeling? Let's go.
Listening to Hunters Club.
Henny, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed. I've been feeling blessed for the past 2 days because this weekend, yes, I said this weekend, we are celebrating the one and only Hunters Club's very own Gemini Prince, Toxic King, Splash, B-Day, celebration, Big 30 right here. Bam. This is where the applause go whenever we're gonna just go ahead and throw that in here. So yes, for the people, we've been celebrating, we've been getting ready. Last night was a pre-dinner. I saw that. Last night was a pre-dinner. Tonight is the celebration, the ratchetness, the toxicity that is Splash Day. The city tried to rain on us. We said nah to that, so we brought it to the crib. We're in Say No More 444 Studios. If you don't know where that is, that's because you don't say no more. And we're joined
because
by
he says less.
He's seen the same, and we're joined by a big cast here. Like it looks like some returning guests, some new guests, some past viewers. Oh, look at that! The newcomer in the building. We got some videography. Hey, who's that? You see what I'm saying? You know, the room is not that big, but we're fitting in a bunch of people because this is the podcast. This is how we figure it out. Who's this? Well, should I intro or he's gonna introduce himself?
No, please intro.
I'll intro.
Yes,
okay.
Please.
From what I know, and I know very little in life, you know, Henny knows.
Big Madge.
That's Big Madge. That's how it goes. He walks in. That's Big Madge. We're shouting out Big Madge Magic. Joining us today all the way from Vancouver. That's right, Vancouver, West Coast.
That's BC right there.
That's BC, that way over there, all that good stuff. So,
Yes,
Madge,
sir.
go ahead and tell these people a little bit about yourself, sir, because he has been a supporter of us since the beginning, since Clubhouse Jam, since Untitled Club Podcast, since this, that, the other. So go ahead and talk about yourself, sir. Just a quick one, you know, say what up.
About me? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, man. Who are you, bro? We're doing glasses? I didn't get the memo.
That's first and foremost.
Right,
We're definitely doing
We
sunglasses.
got to throw the dark eyes on. Okay, real quick.
Based on the fact that it's our homie Splash's birthday.
Yes,
and
sir,
he
of course.
requested sunglasses, so we're gonna all be wearing sunglasses.
We got it.
But yeah, myself, I'm a fan of Clubhouse Jams.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
I'm a fan of you guys and Hunters Club, and
Love.
I see a big future for you guys. And as an individual who's in the marketing industry and has a printing agency and whatnot and so
Yes,
forth,
sir.
Yes, sir. Social entrepreneur.
I can see trends generally,
Yeah.
and where they're going. And you guys are it. You guys are what's up.
Love, man. Love, man.
Love, bro.
106 in Park.
Ooh,
What?
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
And I can't be rude. I cannot be rude. We do see 2 returning guests. I don't want to say shit talkers. I don't want to say shit disturbers.
Hey, we see Splish and Sploosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
They didn't want to
on,
introduce
man.
themselves last time, so you got the whole thing. The pod is right next to you. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Splish and Sploosh to the podcast, ladies. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You
go
got
ahead.
Splash, you got Splish.
You gotta
and
turn it
Sploosh.
on.
Let's get it.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Okay, hey, it's Splish.
It's
What's
Splish.
up? I'm really tired and hungover right now. I just
Hunger
wanna
from
know-
what? Talk about it.
I think that's how she introduced herself last podcast she was on as well. I just want you to know that.
Same thing.
I just want you to know that.
Wow.
I
She's
just want
always
you to know that.
hungover.
Boo. I'm always. No,
Yep.
I am not.
You're creating this
If
persona
my
on
mom's
yourself.
watching this, I am so sorry.
Hello, Miss Sploosh.
My parents want to send me to
Mrs.
rehab, and I don't even drink.
She
We
said
got
no,
serious.
no, no, no.
We got serious.
That's
We got
They
serious.
chatted me.
Let's go ahead and move the pie. Let's go ahead
I
over this
told
way
you.
there to
Let's
Miss
go.
Cari.
What's up? It's
She
Cari
back at it?
Fairly.
Back again.
It's Splish as well.
Yes,
Toronto's
yes.
#1 bottle service. Oh yeah, apparently.
Stick the
And
crown.
also, and #1 graphic designer.
Yeah,
Woman
yeah.
of many
That's
planet
it.
of talents.
Yes,
Plug that.
worked.
Plug
worked.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Graphic
That worked, that
design,
worked, that
you already
worked.
know.
And why you joined us in this podcast studio today, both of y'all?
Oh, because it's Splash Day.
There we go.
It's
There we go.
It's
we go.
Splash Day, and when we say Splash Day, that means the whole trifecta. That is Splash, Splish, Splash, and Sploosh. That's why y'all are here.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Splash Day is a
Podcast.
network. Splash Day is a network. It's not
You know
just
what I'm saying?
me.
We just getting
It's the
bigger
whole
and
team.
bigger. So this is a special edition podcast. We're just gonna do a quick one because you know mans are running late to the actual function.
Woo.
We gotta get going. We gotta
This shit's
these 2 want to
wild.
start drinking. These 2 want to start drinking.
Fam, I was just
I think-
sleeping.
I think there needs to be a little bit of an update as to what happened today, the events
course.
that occurred.
Talk about it then.
on
Let's get
Splash
it.
Day.
Let's have that kind of
I
podcast.
think everybody here in Toronto had an emergency warning come up about a storm,
oh,
Yeah.
I did
a
see that.
thunderstorm.
I see.
Get
Yes, sir.
inside if you're not already there.
Talk that shit.
Warning.
And poor Splash.
Me and you.
I was actually at the condo getting umbrellas for you guys because I got the warning, and you guys got caught up in the storm. And you got wet. You got splashed. You got splashed. Don't splash.
You got splashed.
Basically.
You got splashed. There you go. There you go.
It happened.
Fam,
You
I was
said it.
wet up, soaked,
So
drenched.
drenched.
My pants are still wet.
Moist.
Oh,
No, I don't.
Worst
No,
word
no.
in the world.
yeah. But it was one of those. It was like the omens are telling something's going on. That today is a special day. That tonight is a more special night because the celebration continues for round 2.
Yes, sir.
And we're just gonna be, what's the word? Fuck the club up. Fuck the club up, bitch. Fuck the club up, bitch. Fuck the club up, bitch. All that apartment 200 as per usual for Clubhouse edition, Splash Today edition. Let's talk about it, man. How did we get here? Like beyond the what? Talk about yesterday for you. Talk about yesterday.
Yesterday for me,
Yeah. What happened? How did you know that the Madge was in town?
I
Tell
didn't. So let's talk about it.
So there you go.
So this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I messaged him about 4 days ago, right?
Uh-huh.
He's like, yo, I have a bear in my backyard, right? Because he lives in BC.
Yeah. Of course.
He has a bear in his backyard.
But that was
Bear
not
County.
the excuse for not coming.
He has
Bear
a-
County.
That was the backup video that I recorded days in advance that I would post.
He
on my
legitimately
story
has
so
a
that you
bear
were
in his
convinced that I
backyard.
stayed.
Psychotic.
What was the real reason I said I wasn't coming to your birthday, bro?
You didn't say nothing.
What are you talking about? Baby shower.
Oh, you did say
No, before that.
Oh.
See, he doesn't remember that, right?
Oh, I don't remember anything
Because I
about
messaged him. I'm like, yo, it's my birthday. Please come out. Please come out. He didn't respond.
Fly in.
I ignored you.
Wow.
He
I
hit
left
me-
you on red.
Yo, he left me on the.
The females here can relate.
RAD.
They know about that. They go ahead and do that all the time. To
He
people.
fucked me up bad.
Jeez.
And I'm like, yo, Capri, match it, message me, blah, 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 blah.
Wow. He
And
felt
she's like, she never said nothing because
Felt
it's
away.
Capri.
oh,
That's babes.
oh.
No matter
She's
what.
really good at singing.
So I hit him up again on some meme shit. I hit you up some meme shit.
Memes, yeah.
And then you hit me back
share
with
a lot
another
of
meme.
memes.
I'm like, yo, how is he gonna ignore
Yeah.
the initial statement? I'm like, he's coming.
It was a question.
Oh, you're saying you knew?
I thought
No, he thought I was, but I hit him later with a good excuse.
Oh, okay,
What
the
was
bear.
that excuse, brother?
Mm.
What did I
his
put?
okay. So your excuse was, yo, listen, I got a baby shower. I'm not coming this weekend. I got a
can't.
baby shower.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of my closest friends. I'm like, oh, I look at Capri. I don't trust nobody no more.
Wow.
I don't trust a thing.
Wow.
Because she's like, yeah, man, she has a baby shower. He can't come. I'm sorry, babes. Love you. Blah, blah, blah.
Does everyone want? Let's go in a circle.
All that
How do you
shit.
just ignore our story and go ahead and add in your question?
Because she's a Gemini toxic.
Damn. Truth.
Listen,
Truth.
so I pull up to the surprise party for me. I'm looking in the crowd. I see Veda's ass. I see Henny's ugly ass.
Yeah.
Oh my! You know those ones?
Yeah,
That's
the
a
ugly
surprise. It's not even fun.
The ugly asses.
I hate ugly. Nigga,
Sorry.
ugly as fuck. Because he has a filter on everything.
The crying
You
face.
did put the crying face filter on it.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Man, y'all got me bad.
But
You
you
know?
know what a crying face looks on an actual crying face? It's like extra crying, and that's. I mean, Jamal, I love you, bro, but you got
Nah,
real
Zane,
emotional.
yo,
with the
Zane's-
crying face. It was,
Zane's in the building right now.
Zane's over
crying.
here.
I was crying like tears.
Wow.
Like it was bad, man.
Jesus.
I was like, oh my god, this shit was
Wow.
dripping. Shit was dripping.
You were surprised is the best way to say it.
I mean, that's a humble way to say it, but I'm gonna say it as vulnerable as I can.
Let's be humble though. Let's go ahead and say, yeah, you were surprised. But you had a good time though.
You guys got me bad. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that, man.
yeah,
You
but
guys had me
but hold
fun.
on, but there's a little bit of backstory to this because you had an allergic reaction to strawberries.
Did you? Oh, I didn't stay for that part.
He
This
was all
guy
fucked up.
knows.
Yeah, buddy, you're allergic
Can't
to
bring
strawberries.
that
Why
up.
would I not know
Oh,
that
you
you're
can't
allergic to
bring
strawberries? We should
Wow.
all know our friends' allergies to recognize the signs
Splash, what's my
and know what type
allergies?
of drinks to make and food to serve. We need to know this stuff. It's important.
Oh yeah, is she the one who's allergic to air?
that. Yeah, no, it's
I
not
guess.
water.
Oh, water,
What am
water.
I allergic to, huh? Splash, if you're friends, what am I allergic to?
That's you.
Peanuts.
Talk. I don't know what you're talking about. What's wrong with you?
Wheatgrass,
Allergic to nuts. And
I'm-
allergic to
yoga.
all nuts,
Pause.
except peanuts and almonds.
You say
And I'm also
peanuts?
She's allergic to all nuts but peanuts and almonds. And other nuts too. including
I am
nuts,
allergic to-
mangoes, fish, sometimes kiwi.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. So yes, that's how Madge came in. It was literally like weeks of planning, meticulous detail to attention to detail,
I
making
hate all
sure
y'all.
the subject felt disrespected, and
I got
it
y'all.
worked.
I got y'all.
I was able to spy on him from his own building. I'm like in windows filming him like a creep.
trust
Like, I
nobody
see you.
now.
Yeah, you don't know I'm here, but I see you.
Got real dark here, right quick.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Like
move
that,
on.
man.
Had to.
Listen, I don't trust nobody no more.
Well, trust is
No
is a going and coming thing. That's they say.
Imagine pulling up to your. I thought it was a birthday dinner. Me and Capri. She's
Yeah.
like, you know what? Let's go for some food.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, ugly everywhere.
Little
hate
did
you
you know
guys,
she was
bro.
bringing you a massive orgy.
At marked restaurant. Okay.
Pardon?
That never happened though. I'm just trying to make
Where's
the story
Shanae at?
sound a lot more interesting.
I'm trying. Let me tell you. However,
But it was fun time.
it was a great night.
It was a good
man.
time,
Last
man.
night
It
was
was a good time.
amazing, man.
The food was
my
great.
God.
Food is great.
I
A lot
had
of
some of
food.
that food today.
You
I
took
brought it
leftovers?
back.
home?
Yeah, man.
The hummus was good.
Wow.
The
Yo,
hummus was
whatever
nice.
sauce that was.
The hummus.
I don't even think there was
amazing,
hummus.
bro.
No.
Y'all made Splash Day something special.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, usually we do Splash Day. It's outside.
It's outside. It's an outside.
But this year we did like, you know what? It's
2 days.
We can't do nothing.
It's 2 days, kind of.
We're gonna do Splash
Yeah,
night
Yeah, man.
tonight.
Yeah.
However,
it still works.
it was raining for 15 minutes.
Something like that. Something
Yeah.
light.
Quick.
Oh,
Light
God.
work.
Me and Madge were killing it today, though, man.
What you
I had
guys
to take a
doing?
nap.
Just out and about.
What did we do, Madge? What did we do? I can't remember nothing.
We hopped around to a few spots and
Oh,
had a good
God.
time and made new friends.
Debauchery.
Man,
Debauchery was had. It's
Yeah.
okay though.
beer
That
fucker.
stuff
It's
happened.
okay though.
It was really crazy. Splash had like 3 glasses of wine and then he was all tipsy and shit.
He's feeling the age, I guess. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I turned
Yeah.
30. I'm like, I'm fucked.
As soon as he hit
How does
30,
that
that's
feel
it.
though? How does that feel though? Let's talk about age real quick because
this guy, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Let's get vulnerable as you like to say.
You wanna talk about that?
Go ahead, man. Tell the people how you feel. Aging.
30 feels like you don't care no more.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, hold on.
This guy got dark.
Let me
Dark.
take this for as a person who's already been through the 30s. I'm now 34.
I'm 50.
Let me tell you what my perspective is or was about turning 30, because in your 20s, everybody can just parallel with each other. Like, it doesn't matter whether like you're inevitably going to be a loser, you're inevitably going to be a winner. Everybody can vibe together and hang out in social settings. But when 30 hits, that's where the split happens. So you just find your shit, you find your path and your people.
Yeah.
And that kind of, for me, I feel like, I mean, there might be other ages. Some people might do it at a different age, but in general, the majority of people at 30, you're either going in the path you're going in the path you're going, and that's either loserville, like doing the same bullshit all the time, drinking and getting fucked up, and that's your fucking priority, or you're making moves and like you're going in the right direction of success. Because
Yeah,
at 30, it's like you should be at least know what you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to have it, you don't have to be anywhere near it, but you have to at least have a goal. And
Pursue.
I think that Splash over here is,
I
think
goal.
he hit 30 in the right momentum.
I hit
remember when I
nope.
was
Nope.
30.
He's so wrong.
I apologize in advance.
I'm so
for
wrong.
wanting
What do you
my
mean?
attention.
Explain why I'm wrong.
Listen to Sploosh. Go ahead.
But no, those are wise words, and I agree with that.
No,
I
he killed it. Like,
I agree with that
was
wholeheartedly.
fire.
Because you're right though. Some people have some weird perception of aging and getting older. But if you understand that you're on the right path and you're actually moving with purpose and you're going towards something, then all these ages, all these milestones are just another milestone. It's just part of life. It's okay because you're hungry. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I appreciate that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? He's getting wise on this podcast.
Wise, very wise.
Hey, y'all killing it. Let me
What's
tell
up
you
with the
about
peanut
30.
gallery over here, man? Like, what's going on?
Let me tell you about 30.
Peanuts,
She's had a question.
30 is
Let's-
disgusting.
why?
And I'm gonna talk about it.
Go ahead.
Why?
Nah, you
You
know,
sound like 30 years
no,
old.
that's the problem. You know how good you smell at 30.
Turn stale at 30?
No, you know who you are at 30.
Yeah.
So
What's your cologne? You have to have a signature scent at 30.
I'm wearing Aqua.
Bye.
Aqua did nothing. You didn't put any cologne on. I saw that.
Aquaman's own line of perfume. Aqua.
Y'all hating. It's hate. It's
Bro,
hate.
you smell like rosé or whatever you've been drinking all day.
It smells like sewer water. Don't be rosé all day.
Wow.
It's hate. It's hate. That's all it is.
That's all it is. It's okay.
However,
However,
you
go ahead.
start knowing how you smell, right? You start knowing how you talk. You start knowing how you approach life. You start knowing who you talk to, when you talk to them, and how you talk to them.
Mm.
You start knowing, you know what? I don't want to be around these motherfuckers right now. I want to be around these motherfuckers right now. You start knowing, look, I don't want to be in this spot. I need to be in this spot. Now,
And that was Ruby Soho.
That is
Bro.
so poetic, Splash.
it's not about being poetic because a lot of niggas who aren't 30 are pathetic,
Yep.
right?
35. That was a mess.
Once you turn 30, you kind of start realizing certain things.
What do you realize?
You haven't realized anything yet, bro. You've been 30 for like
Like
12
2
hours.
seconds. Like,
Shut
come
up.
on. This guy's talking like he's preaching some shit. Like,
No, you realize.
you just
know,
got here.
The truth is one thing. Don't waste your time. Life is very short.
How short?
Keep it splashy.
How short?
Life is very short, man.
Like 5'4" or like what? What are we talking?
I'm gonna tell you. Life is like 4'8".
Damn, that's a midget. I mean,
I'm trying to tell you.
Legally, actually, yeah.
legally, yeah, legally.
Yeah, legally.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
midget.
Vertically challenged.
I have a friend who looked into that, and that's confirmed. That's midget. You can actually have a handicap thing in your car and get free parking.
Free
if you're
parking.
that height.
Yeah, man.
I
Which
promise
is
you. You gotta fuck that bitch like she's 5'6".
How did we get here? How did we get
What?
here?
I'm wondering the same thing.
How did we just?
How did
How did what bitch?
Okay, hold on. So basically, I want to like unpack this for a second. So
Okay,
basically, what Splash is saying is that in context of a woman who is 4'8", correct?
oh, woman. Okay.
He's saying that
Whatever you want to fuck.
Yeah, exactly. A person, people, them, they, whatever. He's saying you gotta fuck them like they're 5'6". Was that what you said? 5'6"?
Okay.
So what does that mean exactly?
How do you fuck a 5'6" compared to a 4'8"? How did we get here?
That's
I mean, standing up sex would be really hard, you know? So sure.
She knows.
I don't even know what's going
Queen of the Hunters Club Podcast. It's your boy Henny Knows once again. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please go ahead and hit that like button below, hit that subscribe button below, and do me one more thing. Well, two more. Well, a couple more things, man. But one of them is drop a comment for us, please. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. TikTok. It's your boy Henny Knows, Hunters Club Podcast.
Listening to Hunters Club.
Anyways, back to it. Back to the topics at hand. 30 feels good though. We're all maturing. We're all getting wiser.
no, we're not.
We're hopefully. I mean,
Hopefully.
hopefully, yeah.
Not all of us. Some of us.
I mean, we can take some nights off, like tonight, and just let our inebriation kind of carry us wherever the hell we go to, and drink responsibly. Not me though, because praise the law and all that.
Question.
Drink responsibly.
I have
Right.
nothing.
You have a question? I think. Okay, let's dish this format. Let's go ahead to audience questions, please. You had a question for us. Someone said something, and go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I asked if you guys had a question for us.
Oh,
Okay.
Sarah's question earlier was how many kids does everybody?
I want 9 children.
To answer your question.
9.
Oh yeah, let's go in a circle and talk about. How
Can
many
you
kids
handle that?
everyone wants.
9.
I want 2 boys.
How do you deal with 9 then?
Why? Wait.
I want 9 kids.
Good for you.
Kids have to be able to play 5-on-5. Come on, yo.
9 kids. You trying to have a basketball? How many people are on basketball?
I just think about
9.
the cost
Oh,
Yeah, but like
per
9, bro.
child.
$1 million each.
Yeah.
No, but
You
figure
know,
it out.
in
like-
Korea, they pay you to have kids.
Oh, hold on. In response to where is it? Korea that pays you to have kids.
Yeah.
The same thing happens in Quebec.
Well, let's go to
Straight
Quebec.
up.
I think
Quebec
I'll
is
go Quebecois.
Korea of
Every
Canada?
single time
I suppose slightly. Yes, you could make that
Something like that.
that connection.
My apologies to the Montrealers who watch this podcast. You'd be safe for having 9 children with your person.
So, ladies nowadays don't want 9 kids?
No, I want 2 boys.
That's it?
Yes.
What about 9 though?
No.
9 like girls, boys?
I'm sorry. If I had the choice, I would get a surrogate. I am not pushing children out of my vagina.
What about the C-section?
But then I don't want to scar on my stomach either. If there's the
Hold on.
choice, if there's a choice to have someone carry my baby for me and it's still like
What about you?
Like a
blood,
surrogate.
Why don't you want to do it? Why can't you
I
do
don't
it?
want to push it
9.
out my vagina.
It's the most beautiful thing in the world, apparently.
Then why don't you?
Okay,
carry
hold
it?
on a second.
Why
I said
don't you
apparently.
seahorse it then? Why don't you get pregnant?
This
Because I'm not a seahorse.
Brother, this
What
is
if
a
they
very
get your
important thing
butt?
that's being said
Huh?
right now.
No, I'm not.
This is amazing. This is literally the result of like what's
Told
happened
you.
conditionally.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted
And
to do.
that's why they're pushing people to the metaverse,
Yeah.
bro.
What,
Yeah.
what's all this
Transhumanism.
talk with metaverse? Like this is so new. Like
different reality based.
yeah, I know what it is, but like why is everyone talking about it?
Wait.
Because you don't want to have 9 kids.
Because
I'm trying to tell
but in general, you don't want to birth out children of your own.
Yeah.
That's the situation. That's the
Yeah.
conversation I had.
Which is like the beauty of life. Like
Yeah.
that's what we should all want. Like and as men, we can't do that. You like women. The funny thing is that it's been twisted. Everyone thinks that men are running shit or whatever. That we're supposed to be a union.
Yeah.
Teams are supposed to run shit. Women are fucking beautiful creatures that are unique, and men are the same thing in a different way. We're yin and yang. We complement each other. But we've been conditioned to think we have to compete against each other. And girls and women have been taught to think, I want to be single forever because Madonna, look at her, she's 60. No, find an old person. Find an old person.
I'm gonna let him finish.
Find an old woman or an old man, any elderly person that doesn't have kids and grandkids and family around them, and see if they fucking don't regret that.
Yeah,
straight up.
Miss Cari, you're stretching for something. Go ahead, let her. If you can talk about that. Why not?
Listening to Hunters Club.
Miss Cari, you wanted to address magic.
Just to recap.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Stay in topic.
Character.
You were saying that women were not like they aren't brought up to believe that they're competing with each other.
What?
Is that what you said? I thought I'm just okay.
No.
Okay, no. Repeat. Paraphrase what you said.
No.
Make sure you say your right statement. Yeah.
Specifically,
I heard him right
specifically what I said, so you can hear me correctly, is
Yes.
that men and women, and specifically women, have been brought up to think that they need to compete against men.
What does Splash think?
You know what's interesting? Do you guys realize that in the NFL, there's no rule that says women cannot compete, women cannot play? The NFL, NHL, all professional, NBA, if a woman was good enough, she'd play. That's why there's been sub-female goalies in the NHL. The reality is that by nature, men are obviously better at physical activities because we were designed to be that way.
They're not better at physical activities. They are genetically stronger.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But
There's a big
hold on. Hold on.
No, that's not what he said.
Hold on.
He said they're born to be better.
No. He never said
You
that.
said they're better naturally.
No. You see,
Repeat what you said.
thank you. Can we please though? Can we all just please do one thing on this podcast?
I did.
Madge, real quick. Just real quick on this podcast. If we have a take, please. We have to listen to understand, not listen to respond. Everybody. No, everybody. That's not just for you. That's not just for you. That's for everybody. We have to listen to understand and not listen to respond. That means you take it in, you divulge everything that everybody says, and then we attack. So now he's just gonna go ahead and articulate his point again, and then you can go ahead and attack and say yours, please.
I did. She's actually correct because I did use the word better, but it is true. What I did intend and mean to say was that we have a natural advantage with strength. So when it comes to a situation where two people are equally skilled at the same thing, the person, especially if it's something that requires physical finesse, the person that's naturally prone to be more stronger is inevitably going to perform better. And that is why it's men in the NBA, the NHL, and the NFL.
Oh, we all agree with that. So we all agree with that. Perfect. Thank you.
But
thank you.
Can I make one more quick
Of
point?
course, controversy toxic needs to happen. Go ahead.
On the flip side, women are 100% better at men at all kinds of things. And when I say that, I'm not going to say doing the dishes, doing the laundry, whatever. Like, I mean, like intellectual creativity.
You're socially calibrated.
Socially calibrated. Exactly. So what I think we're trying to get at is that we have been programmed in society to have this like negative feeling about the opposite sex, like a combativeness instead of a togetherness. And it's being promoted at every angle, from media, from music to movies. You know, you listen to the lyrics of anything that makes it on the radio today. It's all super shallow. Correct. Question.
How do you think we can combat that then? Because like, so for example, there's like pay gap. There's like a lot of things that in society, like there's
Explain the pay
women
gap.
and men like also have to like compete against.
Explain the pay gap. Explain the pay gap.
So
the answer is BAKKAZ.
anyways.
It's his
I'm
birthday.
so glad she brought this up. Yeah.
No, but like how can we compete against this? Because it's been prevalent for
You ready?
so long.
You ready? BAKKAZ.
Okay.
Yeah.
In response to what you're
It's
saying,
BAKKAZ.
there's a gentleman called Jordan Peterson who was what was Jordan Peterson?
He said
a
BAKKAZ.
professor of psychology, right?
At UFT.
Psychology
And
UFT.
Harvard.
And he said BAKKAZ.
And he had a fantastic debate that I encourage everybody to watch, that you can look up online. And the pay gap is a myth. It's a myth. It only exists based on choices. At the end of the day, when he uses the example of female lawyers, females in general in school, they do better than males in elementary school. They do better than males in high school. They do better than males in university. Guess what?
Until BAKKAZ.
More females become lawyers than males. Why is it that there's a pay gap? Why is there? Because at a certain point, and this is just a statistical fact, the females realize this is fucking retarded. I'm working insane hours and I'm not really making that much more money. I could have a family, I could have a life. And so they choose to leave law firms. If you look at law firms, they're like Jordan Peterson says, they're falling over themselves to keep the female lawyers because they're the best. But the female lawyers are like, fuck that. That isn't life. When you hit 30 years old, you're like, I want a fucking family. I want a life.
BAKKAZ.
And that's
right.
verifiable statistically. So there is no pay gap. Women are smarter than men. They just choose to take jobs that don't pay as much because it's sociopaths that want those jobs.
They just choose BAKKAZ.
Okay, but like also if you think about it though, like so there's been a lot of times where people
God.
Women are not hired because they're like, oh, at some point when they're younger, like she's gonna want to go on maternity leave or things like that. So it's like if you're already being treated in that way, and like that's to say that like a lot of women are choosing just to like, I feel like it's the opposite. Women are choosing to like invest in their careers now. It's not so much more where people are like, oh, I want to go home and just be a mother, or like I want to be a home builder, which is nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful. But I do think women nowadays are more focused on their careers.
I think
Women nowadays are focused on BAKKAZ.
What you're saying is totally accurate. And they do that and they choose that. But check this out. By the time they get to a certain age, because how old are you? 25. And do you have the same thoughts? Do you view the world the same way that you did when you were 20 or before that when you were 15?
What are we talking about right now?
I'm sorry. Are we having a conversation or not?
Yeah. She just got what the BAKKAZ meant. But now you two are back to the actual conversation I had.
Okay, what's the BAKKAZ? What is it? Let's hear this.
Backshots.
Yes. Awesome. That's exactly what we should be having as a conversation piece. Talking about feminism.
Go ahead.
BAKKAZ. Thanks for that.
Mr. Not Nice. All right,
Appreciate
back to it.
I don't know what I was saying.
Topic again.
BAKKAZ. Fuck it. Let's go.
No, you're talking about choice. I think we're talking about choice, and Cari was about to, have something to say about your point there. Just about females and making a choice to pursue careers in which do not exhibit long-term success.
Yes. But what I'm saying is that based on statistical facts, it isn't because women are being stopped from their career choices. It's because they're choosing to switch their goals at a certain age, because that's inevitable based on everything, nature, everything. Like you change. When you were 15 years old, you probably thought you wanted to do something completely different than when you were 20. And now you're 25 and you think you know exactly what you want. But when you're 30, you're going to be 100% different than you are right now. So let's say you pursued a career and then you get to 30 and you're like, wow, actually, I don't want this. I want a family. Because guess what? Shit kicks in. Biology kicks in. We have been trained so poorly in society. Women have not been like educated in, and when I say educated, I mean like in the way what it's going to realistically happen. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you can be single till you're 60, like Madonna. I'm bringing it up again. Like jumping around in a fucking little school. Do I want to see a 60-year-old Madonna? You look great. She looks great for her age. But do I want to see her in a schoolgirl fucking outfit tweaking on stage? It makes no sense. It's weird. It's like, you're a grandmother. Relax.
What do you mean by it's not for you? What do you mean by?
So I think one thing that I think is easily misunderstood is the fact that people think that women's confidence at any age is determined to be like perceived by males. Like, no, it's for yourself. Like you said that.
Closer. Mike.
You said that there's 60-year-old Madonnas walking around in the schoolgirl outfits, and no one wants to see that. Essentially, right?
You're young.
Yeah. So that's what you said.
It's different.
But
To her grandkids?
that doesn't matter. It's
You're
what
right,
she
it
wants to
You're
do.
young. No, it's
That's what
different.
she wants
But
to
I
do.
think I think what he's saying is something at the minute level, which is like we have to understand we can't keep pursuing selfishness and like self-indulgence and be like, it's just me. Like we live on this planet not just for us. It's about the whole unilateral function of human being.
So like, but
So
like,
we're
what does
going
that
against
have to do with everybody else though? Like,
these ideologies, which
just,
is like
not
if you're,
understanding
but
how
I
it
think
correlates.
it's like if you use the case of Madonna, if you're 65 or however old she is, I have no idea,
You're young.
and you start enacting and moving like you're still in that era and being that way and doing all these things, it's like you're not
It's
fitting
different.
society. You're creating issues long term for
Not a
everybody.
role model.
You're not being a role model. You're who is a role
You're
model,
not
'cause you're at that
Madonna
person, that's
because
all.
you're young.
That's what he's saying.
I'm not gonna do this on pod, but you're young,
okay.
so it's
But,
different.
like, but I'm just saying, like, maybe it's just me personally. I don't look around at people that like I feel like shouldn't fit a certain bill and they're dressing a way that's different. Like, I don't look at them with judgment. I'm like, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's just me personally though. Like, I'm a very accepting person. I'm like, if that's how you want to be yourself. Like, I don't care. Because like it's all for your own self. Like what you want to wake up and look in the mirror and see. So I think it's just like all about confidence and everything like that. So I'm like, why would we think of this as like something that's not a good role model? Because I would rather say it like if I was younger, I'd want to be surrounded by women that just embrace who they are unapologetically
in an
all
ideal,
the time.
no, in a real world though. But this is Earth.
No, okay.
I think it's beautiful.
I think what you're saying, yeah, but here's the thing.
the
On
BAKKAZ
an
was
individual
fine.
level, like an interpersonal level,
Like-
what you're saying is totally what it is. But the thing is that a celebrity like Madonna, who's out there, she's got a responsibility almost, but she doesn't though. That's the thing. She doesn't. And
Let me
it's-
say about
and it's
Madonna.
the industry that decides to put her on this pedestal constantly. And then what effect does that have on younger girls? Like you don't have. It literally promotes the idea that you can just live this life as if you're 21 forever. But guess what? The reality sets in eventually. Like
Well, not every woman.
Let me tell you about Madonna. Let me tell you about Madonna.
Okay.
Can I have a moment?
Yeah, you-
Do you know Madonna dated Dennis Rodman?
yeah.
Dennis
Oh, I
Rodman,
meant
you
that.
know Dennis Rodman gave Madonna the BAKKAZ, right? It's wild. That's it. That's my only take. I have nothing else.
BAKKAZ.
Yo, the BAKKAZ is crazy.
It always
bro.
goes back to the
That's
buck.
where life starts from.
That's where
Once-
life starts from. Real shit. That's how life. That's how. That's.
I'm not ignorant.
Where does that come
Fam, I'm not
Carrie
ignorant.
is
I'm
here
not
because
ignorant.
of a BAKKAZ. We're all here
Once
because
you're
of a
giving
BAKKAZ.
premium
That's right.
sausage,
Premium
win.
sausage is the name of this podcast.
Premium sausage.
once you're giving premium sausage, you win.
Rubbing out that clubhouse jams.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What a segment.
Good conversation though.
That was a good
Like, Deep
one.
conversation.
Good
That's what she
talks.
said. In between all this craziness that is.
Y'all can try to act like I don't know what I'm talking
Oh
about.
shit, that's right. It's Flash's birthday.
We're back to the birthday celebration. So, for the viewers, once you watch this, you will see the recap video coming out live due to our boy Zane and the membrane right back there. He's going to make sure we get that videography. For the people that are here, make sure you drink
Premium
responsibly, drink your
sausage.
water. For people who are
I'm telling
watching,
you.
see you later. This is Hunters Club Podcast. Peace.
To Hunters Club.
Wait. A better question. Where is Latvia?
Right there. That's Latvia.